Never knew Denzel Washington was Italian. Yeah, us Italians we say Denzel Washingtino. That's who I am, Denzel Washingtino.
Get ready for a shakedown. Prepare for a shakedown. From Philly where they clap like huddles when they break down.
Eagles have more weapons on offense now than the Super Bowl.
Absolutely,
I agree. Yeah,
I think so.
You think our running back room is better than our running back we had last year?
You might be able to make an argument that they're better running game then. I mean, I think they got more explosiveness at the running back position. But look, Eric Blunt was a beast, and so was the addition of Ajayi. So you probably could say maybe the running back position was better, and then you could say that right guard spot. Remember Jason Peters was hurt during the Super Bowl. He didn't play in the Super Bowl. But I think the rest of it, is the Eagles.
Yeah, he got hurt week 5, I think. I think that was the Washington game. We lost Hicks and we lost.
And you had Ertz too, who was, he had over 100 receptions that year, I think. So yeah, but I think overall, I think they're way more explosive than that team. They have the potential to be, rather.
Right. Rock 215 says Hurts got called back 7 touchdowns. 3 was dropped rushing for 10. Took a statically worst team in the NFL to the playoffs. Now he has experience and weapons. The ceiling is only up.
I agree. Agreed.
Who has more between Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown? Who has more receptions? Who has more catches? Who has more yards?
I'm going to say Devonta Smith will have more receptions and more yards than A.J. Brown. Part of it will be because early in the year, A.J. Brown is going to face the best corner all the time, and it's going to open up things for Devonta Smith. I think by the end of the year, that kind of switches. Because I think Devonta Smith... People forget how good Devonta Smith was as a rookie. They forget how good he was. And then it gets overshadowed because you brought in A.J. Brown, who's really good. I think Devonta Smith's going off this year, dude.
Yeah, I hope he is, man. I hope he does. I think Devonta Smith last year was just the way they treated him, the way they. I was kind of really Shane Steichen kind of pissed me off last year in the way they were putting these players in certain positions through all these games and treating Rager like a number 1 more than Devonta Smith treated like a number 3 more than anybody. I mean, with Quez Watkins now going in the slot facing the number 3 cornerback, and now. It's going to be a pick your poison type thing with the defense now because, who are you going to put your best corner on from week to week? Like it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough matchup. This is what we want. We wanted that veteran quarterback. We didn't know we were going to get one. We thought Calvin Ridley would have been the guy. Thank God things happen for a reason. And we get this trade done and it just changed this whole offense entirely. One guy changes the whole offense. It changes throughout.
No, I agree. I totally agree.
Chris Scott says Jalen Hurts will get better. He may not be Brady or Rodgers, but he'll be a legit QB. We can win a Super Bowl with Hurts as long as we have a great O-line and great skilled players.
Well, that's what matters to me. Can you win a Super Bowl with the guy? If you can win a Super Bowl with a guy, then go win it. Build around him. That's what I think. It depends on opportunity, but I think that we'll get some smaller depth signings. But I think once you get to training camp. Once guys on other teams start getting hurt and you get a guy like, let's say, a Jesse Bates who doesn't show to camp because he's not going to play, there may be opportunities for the Eagles to make moves at that point. So I don't think that they're done yet. The one thing, and I said this in my video today, the Eagles have been opportunistic this all season. Think about it. Hassan Reddick, he wanted to come home, came for lesser money, right? A.J. Brown, he becomes available for trade. Nobody thought that was going to happen.
No.
New Orleans Saints wants a first-round pick, another first-round pick this year. They're willing to give a first-round pick next year. James Bradbury, Jordan Davis. The Eagles are opportunistic. If something presents itself that is a good deal for them, they're going to jump on it. And at this point, with the amount of stuff that they've done, I don't see how you can say, well, here's a great opportunity to get better even more, but we're not going to do it now because we've done enough. I think that once you go this route the way they're going, I think you have to see it out. So I think that after this all season they had, anything can happen.
Yeah, and I think even hearing some of the news about the changes that decision making, and hearing that Jeffrey Lurie stepped back after the Sirianni hire, hearing you're seeing all these guys we haven't.
What's up with that? Like, what's up with that? Jeffrey Lurie's been doing this shit all
the
along.
Whole time.
We're blaming Howie for all this, and it's been Jeffrey Lurie. Shout out to Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln, this guy comments all the time about this very thing. And then now we're getting reports. I'm like, dude, I know this guy works in the front office. I think Abe Lincoln is secretly Howie Roseman. I think it's his burner account. But he always says that Jeffrey Lurie's making a decision. It's not Howie. Maybe he's right.
Yeah.
I mean, where did that come from? Jeffrey Lurie's stepping back. I thought he was stepped back already.
And from his comment of you should be drafting more guys from the SEC, more Alabama, or more guys from Alabama or schools like that. I mean, what are you forcing Howie not to draft from certain schools? What? That's why I don't get it. That's what I took. That's what I got from he took a step back after the Sirianni hire. So I'm like, so what does that mean? So he was always in the mix of everything going on? It really scares me, dude, because it's weird. Do we really think Howie's that stupid? Is he really that dumb as a GM? But maybe that's not the case. Maybe with some of these people leaving, maybe Andy Weidel not being here, maybe some of these guys that are leaving now. The more people that are leaving now, I think the better. I don't know. Howie Roseman, they gave him full control. I think there was somewhat of a collaborative effort during the draft because, we talked about it a million times. After he drafted Jordan Davis and traded for AJ Brown the first night, they had the press conference, and it seemed like it was a different vibe in that room. It was more relaxed. There was a tone. It was we had a great draft. It was a good first day. It was just something different that we felt. I don't know. That's
never knew Denzel Washington was Italian. Yeah, us Italians we say Denzel Washingtino. That's who I am. Denzel Washington.
Shake squad up and don't be a dingbat. It's a shakedown.
Don't you frown. Here comes Philly Shakedown.
Let's go.